Hey everybody, Marcos Villegas here, being joined with Bob Arum. And Bob, my first question is, I know you went over to Asia, you had a card over there. Did you get a chance to speak to Manny, and how's he doing since he became a senator?
Well, Asia's a big place. I went to Hong Kong. You know, that's still an hour and a half from Manila and 3.5 hours from General Santos, where he lived. So, I still use the phone.
Did you go ahead and call Manny?
Well, we've talked. I've talked to Michael Kahn. So pretty well, we're all on the same page.
Yeah.
And the page is that the first things first. Find out what your responsibilities are going to be as a senator. Your first obligation is to the people of the Philippines. If you feel that the workload is so big that you can't devote any time to training, that answers the question. If, on the other hand, you feel that the workload is big, but you can handle it with training, then you have to really think about whether you want to continue boxing. And that's a decision you have to make. That's a boxing decision. And that's up to you. I don't want to influence it. I can't influence it. So that's where we stand. First thing, how extensive is this workload as a senator going to be? If the answer is tremendous and that he can't do anything else, then he's not going to fight. If the answer is no, there are windows where he can train and he could fight. The question then is, does he want to fight? Who is he going to fight? Those questions come second.
Is there any sort of timetable where they told you, like, hey, I need maybe about 4 or 5 months to see if I could work this?
It won't be 4 or 5 months. It'll probably be 4 or 5 weeks. But however long it takes, it's on his timetable.
Speaking of Manny, potential fights, I know Canelo's come up. I know with this lawsuit now settled with Heyman that a Mayweather Pacquiao 2 rematch can happen. How do you see potential fights for Manny if he does have time?
I don't know. All I know is that based on my information from the Mayweather camp, I do not believe that Mayweather is of a mind yet to enter the ring.
What makes you feel that? What were some of the...
That's what they've told me, that Mayweather is happy with his retirement.
Well, then that leaves one person, that leaves Canelo, that could give Manny the biggest possible fight in boxing if he has time.
That may very well be, but, as you know, Canelo and Golden Boy are now enmeshed in a lawsuit in Florida, and I think the last thing they're thinking about is Canelo's next fight. They got their hands full with this lawsuit.